Hello everyone. One image I see a lot associated with Easter and springtime is chicks. And this book is called Meet a Baby Chick. It's by Buffy Silverman. So this is a nonfiction book where we're going to learn real facts about real chicks. Here's our title page. Here's our table of contents. It tells us which page each topic will be on. This is called Breaking Out. Beep, 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 beep. A baby chicken calls from inside its egg. It's getting ready to break out. So there's its egg. The mother hen is kind of looking on as it's getting ready to hatch. A chick begins in a single cell inside an egg. The cell divides many times as the chick grows. The egg's yolk gives food for the growing chick. After 3 weeks, the chick is ready to hatch. So this yellow liquid in an egg is called the yolk. So that is the food for the growing chick. Now, not all eggs have chicks, but if one was in there, that would be its source of food. The chick pecks from inside its egg. It taps with a hard bump on the end of its beak. This bump is called an egg tooth. The egg tooth cracks the shell. Do you see the tiny egg tooth near the tip of this beak? So they have a special tool while they're growing that's going to help them get out of the egg. It's called an egg tooth. The hole in the shell grows larger and larger. Finally, the chick struggles out. Its feathers are damp. Bits of shell might stick to its skin. The little chick is tired. That was a lot of work to hatch. So this is not kind of what we think of when we think of chicks, right? But this is just born. It's all still wet and tired. A mother hen stays on her nest for 2 days after the first egg hatches. The new chick presses under her wings. They need their mother's warmth. She broods them. This hen keeps her chicks warm. So when they're very first born, they stay right under that mom to stay warm. Some of the eggs have not yet hatched. The hen clucks to them. The chicks break their shells. Soon, all the chicks break out. Chicks inside their eggs hear their mother clucking to them, so she's kind of saying, "Come on out!" And they can hear her even though they're inside the egg. Each chick weighs about as much as a dozen pennies. A mother hen may weigh 80 times more than her chicks. Oh, look at all those baby chicks with that hen. Mama's shadows. A chick's feathers dry after hatching. Fluffy feathers called down keep chicks warm. Down can be yellow, gray, black, brown, or white. So not all chicks are yellow, but they are all fluffy with those warm down feathers. Little chicks stand and walk soon after they hatch. They follow their mom when she leaves the nest. Chicks stay near their mom while exploring the world because the mother hen keeps them safe, right? Young chicks know the sound of their mother's clucks. They can find her in a crowded barn. They run to her when they hear a new noise. Chicks go to their mom for protection. So maybe that's something you can relate to. When you hear something you don't know, you're a little bit scared. You go to a trusted person like your mom or maybe your dad. The hen pecks at bits of food. She clucks at her chickens. Her clucks tell the chickens to peck too. So the hen is teaching the chicks how to eat. The little chicks peck at grains and seeds. They try to catch flies. They learn to eat. This chick pecks at the ground to find something to eat. So a lot of the food they get is on the ground, so you see them pecking at the ground. The chicks watch the hen drink water. Then they practice drinking too. These chicks drink water on a farm. Chicks learn to eat and drink by watching their mothers. So there's kind of a dish with water in it, and they are learning from their mom. At night, the chicks snuggle under their mother's wings. They sleep after a busy day. They are warm and safe. Chicks snuggle close to their mom before they go to sleep. Gobbling in the grass. At 10 days old, a chick starts roaming away from the hen. The chick has learned to scratch the ground to find food. It pecks at everything it sees. Chicks begin exploring on their own as they get older, so they're getting a little bit larger, a little bit more brave. A chick picks at a worm. It gobbles grub. It eats corn, soybeans, and seed. This chick has found a worm to eat. Oh, good job, chick. It's learning. Chicks peck at one another, too. Stronger chicks win the fights. A group of chicks learn which chicks and adults are the strongest. This is called the pecking order. Pecking is natural for chickens, so they're trying to figure out who's the strongest, and whoever's the strongest is kind of the boss, right? Over time, the chicks lose their fluffy down. They grow new feathers. They start to look like grown-up chickens. This chick will soon be fully grown. So looking less like little babies and more like teenagers. The young chicks peep loudly when there is danger. The mother hen still protects them. The chicks sleep under her and stay warm. Mother chickens keep their chicks close even as they grow older. So even as they're smaller, or getting larger, and learning how to find their own food and exploring, they still like to get protection and comfort from their mom. Out of the nest. By the time a chick is about 4 months old, it no longer sleeps in its mother's nest. A hen pushes her growing chicks away. They are ready to take care of themselves. She says, when you're full grown, you gotta leave the nest. This chick is almost ready to live on its own, so it's just about a full-grown chicken. The chicks take care of their new feathers. This is called preening. They fix their feathers with their beaks. They roll in the dust to clean themselves. This chick takes a dust bath. So that's their way of taking care of their feathers. By 6 months old, chickens grow wattles under their beaks. They also grow combs on their heads. The males grow spurs on their legs. Now the males are roosters. Can you find the rooster's wattle, comb, and spurs? So the wattle is under their neck, and the comb is on top of their head, and the spurs are on their feet. For a rooster. A female chick becomes a hen. She starts to lay eggs when she is 6 to 10 months old. A hen can lay more than 500 eggs during her life. She can live for 10 years or more. This hen is now old enough to lay eggs, so at just 6 to 10 months old, fully grown and ready to have its own eggs, her own eggs. The young hens cluck. They are ready for their first chicks to hatch. So they're having their first chicks of their own. It says, why people raise chickens. Most chickens live on farm. People raise them to sell their eggs. They also raise chickens for meat. In the United States, people eat 8 billion chickens a year. Some people raise chickens in their backyard to gather eggs. Chickens can even live in the city. Chickens help gardeners by pecking weeds, eating bugs, and improving the soil. Chicken feathers can be made into paper, plastic, or even diapers. Fun facts. The eggs you buy in a store cannot grow to chicks. And that might be important as you read about chicks. You're saying, I don't want to eat eggs because I don't want to eat a baby chicken. You're not. Don't worry. The eggs you buy from a store will never become chicks. They're a different kind of egg. They're not fertilized. The hen that laid them did not mate with the rooster. There are about 25 billion chickens in the world. That's almost 4 times as many chickens as people. And adult chickens can eat lizards and mice. Wow. Here's our glossary about the terms we learned reading this book, and some other books you can read if you enjoyed this one, learning about chickens. There's our index that tells you, let's say I want to learn about egg tooth. I'm going to go to page 6. That tells you what page to go on for a certain topic. Well, chicks are so cute, but they're also so interesting, right? And we learned a lot about them from this book, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a terrific day. See you soon.